Don't overthink this whole thing. This is what you're doing. Attract, convert, deliver. Okay? These are the three cycles. You got me? How do we attract people? We can pay for it with money or time. Money or time. That's how we attract people. We post, we go live, okay? We can go comment on other posts. We can, all those things. That's how we attract people, okay? We speak. You can speak, which is going live. You would speak in a post, okay? Does this make sense? You can either pay for it with time and money, and you should be doing both, all right? You should be doing both. But as you get more money, you use more money, but you still got to put in the hard work of creating content. You got to speak. Speaking is the fastest way to cash. Okay, how do we convert them? Okay, well, there's a lot of ways to convert them. We can use funnels. We can use workshops. We can use groups, live, in person. And in these scenarios, what are we doing? We're presenting with the what? Inspire, educate, act, motivate. Inspire, educate, ask, motivate. This is how you speak to them. This is how you close people. How do you deliver? You can deliver in person. You can deliver virtual. You can deliver one-to-one. You can deliver one-to-many. Okay, you can do a service. It's all kind of service. You can do memberships. You can do courses. Is this making sense? You can do masterminds. And then if you do a good job with these people and you get them results and they're happy with you, guess what? They talk. And guess what? That makes the attraction easier. Because that's what we're doing here. We're making money. We're selling our advice to make money. You always want to sell painkillers, not vitamins. Painkillers, not vitamins. Don't overthink this whole thing. This is what you're doing. You have a traffic source. That traffic source can be organic posting, going live. It can be emailing your list. It can be running ads. It can be whatever you want, whatever works best for you. Obviously, if you're broke and you don't have any money, I'm not saying that's you, but if you're broke and you don't have any money, then obviously you're going to have to do work and you're going to have to post organically, build your audience, go live, that kind of thing. If you do got money and you want to speed things up or whatever and you want to test with money, go for it. You're going to lose some money because you don't know yet and you're going to have to test and try. And I've never been able to run an ad campaign and nail it right out of the gate. So it does cost money. I know that most people in the situation that I'm talking to, they're getting traffic or they know to go on and post, whatever. Connection is currency. Okay, so building a connection with people equals currency. So what we got to do is we've got to get people in a scenario where we can build that connection as fast as possible. Now, when you get people to opt into an email list, you're going to email them over time, building connection to make money. Because that's what we're doing here. We're making money. We're selling our advice to make money. And what we're doing is, in the beginning, if you're brand new, you've got to figure out how to pitch your offer. You got to figure out how you're going to present the whole thing in itself. Like, how are you going to actually teach them this stuff? That's why I have you lay out the blueprint, right? So what you're doing is this. You're getting traffic. And for me, what I did was I went and I did a live and then I posted on TikTok. Okay. I went live and I posted on TikTok and I'm driving people into a challenge or this is a 20-day, basically like a 20-day workshop is what it is. Okay. So, and it's free and I'm going to drop some major value, right? I'm going to teach them a lot of stuff. So during these 20 days, okay, let's just imagine this is 20 days. So this is a free workshop and it's very intimate. I'm in there delivering value. Every day they're getting a new training program. You get the same one. And every day I'm in there, I'm dropping value, make an offer, value, offer, value, offer, value, offer. Yesterday, I presented it. There's like 131 people in there. And yesterday, I've already made, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I already made $1,000 from this free offer so far. And I only made one offer to join the Build Lab on day 2. And I had somebody take the $597 because they found the link from like a Black Friday thing. And this was the thing that tipped them over. And they just used the link. And then I had 4 people join the 97. So I'm just going to keep making offers all throughout this day. I'm going to drop value. But here's what happens at the end of this thing. If I can find a damn marker that works. At the end of this thing, what will I have? Okay, so this will equal a new course. So I'll have a new course inside of Build Lab. I'll also have a new course that I can sell online. I can leverage on the internet. I can give it away for free. I can use bits and pieces of it to give away for free. And the people that are in here, about 1 to 5% are going to buy my thing. Just like the same numbers I've always told you. And I'm just teaching them how to do this thing. And what I'm teaching them is something quick because I told them this offer was $7,000 in 20 days. So I've got to teach them something that's going to get them that $7,000 in 20 days. So they're not going to have time to build an email list and go through the whole Build Lab program because they don't have time for that. In Build Lab, I teach you to build the 9 things, right? Like I'm like, hey, build this out right here. Okay, with your piece, you've got your pillars, and then you start here and you finish here and you go through the thing, right? It doesn't have to be 9 things. If your thing isn't 9 things, then it doesn't have to be 9 things. Like this whole thing here, this free workshop, it's only 10 videos. They're getting 10 videos. That's it. In this, I said that you're going to have a module with 3 videos each, and it equals 27 videos. That's your typical course length. That's your typical building blueprint, if you will. But some of you only need 5 videos to get your point across. If you can help somebody in less time with less videos, that's the way to do it. That's the way to break through. That's faster is better, right? But I have to give you a blueprint because some of you have things that you're teaching, and it takes 27 things, right? Again, as I said in the video, when you go to create an offer, imagine you've got this big bowl in your kitchen, right? And you've got all these ingredients in your kitchen. If you were to take every one of your ingredients and stick them in this bowl, this would taste like crap. So what do you do though when you go to fix something? What you do is you just choose this ingredient, and this ingredient, put it in here, and it tastes good. So in this case, with this workshop, I'm only choosing the ingredients they need to make money fast. And if I can show them how to even make $100 by Christmas, not all of them will make 7 grand. Some will make 17 grand. Some will make 20 grand because it's going to click with them and they're going to make way more than that. It may not all be by Christmas. Some will. Some people are going to make that. But the point is I took these ingredients, and the main core ingredient that I've always taught you is this. You attract people, traffic, and convert people, and then deliver on your promise, right? These are the 3 core things that always have to happen. So think about this. I'm attracting people by going live. Whatever you're going to do that. The next thing I did is I drove them into this challenge. This can be a Facebook group. This can be a Skool group. Okay. This can be a WhatsApp group. This can be any kind of group. It doesn't matter. Free, paid. It doesn't matter. You just need to get them into a room where you have them together. That's why I like Skool, because it has a calendar, it has a community, and then it has the courses, the classroom. But that's also $97 a month. And some people, they're not there yet. And if you are there, it's a great place to go. I don't know of anything better, Frank. And what my thing is make it once. I want to make something once and sell it over and over and over again. So what I do is I'm like, all right, I'll do this challenge. Connection is currency. I'll get a lot of connection here. I can drive a lot of value. It's free. They're getting thousands of dollars worth of coaching for free. But during that time, what am I going to get? I'm going to learn what they want. I'm going to get their questions. I'm going to build connection with people. Some of those people will become lifelong students of mine. Some of those people will buy from me 100 times throughout my lifetime. And so I'm driving them into this scenario. I created an intimate offer that was specific. This much money in this much time if you have this sort of pain. Then I'm going to go buy some new markers. These freaking things suck. And then all throughout this, I'm making offers for my core offer, which is Build Lab. I want to get Build Lab to 10,000 members in my life. That's $1 million a month. That's my goal. What is your goal? What are you trying to do? What is your core thing that you're offering them? That's what I've been teaching people in Build Lab, the core thing. You got to have a core offer. Now, this is important to understand. This is important to understand. You guys need to get this figured out so that you know this, okay? This freaking thing is about a rattling mess over here. Is this making sense? Let me know if this is making sense, because I don't feel like it is. And that's okay if it's not. I didn't get this right away either. On this scale here, okay, this is time. If you haven't got a lot of time, so this is low time, this is high time. If you haven't got a lot of authority built up and you haven't been doing this a long time, then you're going to have to offer people one-to-one. When I did that, that was my agency. I went out there literally on the street with a cheap suit jacket and I went out to people and I said, I looked at their Facebook and I was like, hey, your Facebook is not doing too good. And if you don't got a good Facebook, the people that do have a good Facebook that are selling the same thing as you, they're going to beat you. They're going to get in front of more people than you. So that was my painkiller pitch. I was like, so what I'll do is each day or each week, I'll come in here and I'll take videos and pictures of what you're offering, and we'll put them on your Facebook page. And then some of them wanted to run ads. We would run ads to their stuff as well. I went out there, I got the video, and then I take the video back to here. I would edit the videos, edit the pictures, log on. I would post it for them. I would monitor it for them, everything. It completely sucked. But I would charge anywhere from 500 all the way up to 10,000 for some people. And I did that one-on-one. I did that for 3 years. before I moved over to coaching. Because after I was out there long enough working with them in a one-to-one scenario, or sometimes I did like a done with you. So a done with you was, I was like, all right, I will be with you. I'm going to kind of look over your shoulder. I'll help you kind of figure this stuff out. But here's how you post it yourself. Here's how you can do the next one. Here's how you can follow up with these people. Here's how you post. So I did a done with you. That I charged around $1,000 a month for. But here's what happens in this over here. As you build up and get going, I found that you can get to about 30 to 40 clients, and then you you break in half and you bust. You just can't do it. You can't keep trading your time for dollars. You got to move into another model, or you just got to accept that life, which I wasn't willing to accept. You got your done for you one-to-one. You can do like, coaching, that kind of thing, small group maybe. But then you can come over here and you can start a membership. Okay. You can do coaching. You can do membership. You can do one-to-one over here, but you can charge $100K or $50K a year. Right? You can do monthly, but you've got to earn. So over here, you got to pay your dues. Over here, you got to pay your dues. Once you get better, it's easy money. Okay. It's easy money, but you got to build up your credibility. How do you do that? The way you build up your credibility is you do these challenges, you do these workshops, you do these things. I'm still doing them because they work so good. They work so good. I'm doing it right now. I'm speaking. Right? I'm speaking. Here's how it goes. Inspire. How do you inspire somebody? How do you inspire somebody? Well, what you do is you know their pain. How about this? Hey, are you trying to make money really fast on the internet because you're broke, but you want to make a bunch of money, but you don't know how? In this 10-day workshop, I'm going to show you how even if you don't know anything, you've tried a bunch of stuff and you're not making money and you've got to pay bills. Like there's bills due, there's Christmas presents to be bought. You've got to get out of this funk, this change. In 10 days, I'm going to show you how to get out of that. Is that exciting to you? That's how you can inspire somebody. You can also whiplash them. You can be like, you're probably trying to make money online doing all these silly things. And guess what? That's wrong. You shouldn't do that. Like you completely whiplash them. Like you get them to like think, oh my God, right? And then you come back and you tell them what it is, right? So you start off, the best way is just know the problem. Present the problem to them and show them how you're going to do it. Inspire. Next thing is I want to educate. This is how you speak. You inspire, then you educate. Teach them 3 to 5 things. Teach them something over 5 days. Teach them something over 10, 20 days. Then you're going to, during that process and at the end of the process, you're going to ask. What are you going to ask for? Do you want to get this done faster? Do you want to get this done easier? Do you want to get this done in a better way and easy, basically faster, easier, less time, less expense, less work, less effort, right? If you can do it on your own, it'll be slower, it'll be harder, it'll be all the things they don't want, which is true. You can come with me, it'll be easier. And then you're going to motivate them to take action. I've only got 10 seats left. It's only this price for so long. Pretty much just this. Okay, time. This is the best way to motivate people. Time or seats. You've only got so much time, there's only so many seats. And this cycle just keeps continuing. Let's look at it real quick again. So we're on the same page here. Hopefully you're getting this. If you're getting this, down below in the comments say, oh man, Mike, I'm starting to see this now. I'm starting to get this. I'm starting to see this now. Here's another thing that you can do. You can go out there and get traffic. And if you're really brand new or you're really broke or you really don't know what's going on, you can literally go into groups, Facebook groups. You can join them and you can, or you can go comment below on other people's posts and you can say, hey, I see that you want to learn this thing. I started a group, a free Facebook group or a Skool group or a chat group or whatever group, just some kind of free area to put them in. I started this group and I'm going to teach people this. So it's a painkiller thing. You always want to sell painkillers, not vitamins. Painkillers, not vitamins. I started this free group. It teaches you how to create faceless content. So you don't have to show your face, but it shows you how you can make money on the internet without showing your face. So if you want to I'll show you how you can make $5,000 or whatever the number is. I'll show you how to make this amount of money in this amount of time. And I'm going to show you how to do it with this faceless content so that you can buy baby formula, so you can buy that car you want, so that you can pay your bills, so that you can pay your whatever, make it something intimate, understand what they really want. You go out and you're commenting in groups, you're posting, you're going live, whatever you want to do, all the above. I do all of them, right? And I'm driving people into a scenario where I've got them in a thing. I use Skool here. Then what you can do is when they're in there, you're working with them and talking with them just like I'm doing. If you go over to Make Once Community, you can see me in there. I'm talking, I'm chatting, I'm chumming, I'm asking them questions. I'm trying to get the juices flowing over there. One guy even said, I got the juices flowing. So what happens then, they're in this group. What am I building? I'm building connection, because connection equals currency. And if I can get people to buy my product, I can get people to solve their problem. If they solve their problem, they'll buy from me in the future. They'll tell other people about me. I'm here to make money. I'm here to make money, because the only way to make money is solve people's problems. So I'm here to make money. Understand that. That's what I teach. That's what I'm here to do. All right. No secrets. In that Facebook group, I'm talking with them. I'm asking them questions. I'm finding out about them. What can I structure as an offer? How can I make this easier for them? How can I make this faster for them? Is this making sense? Are you watching what I'm doing? Do you see how I'm doing this to you? In that group, eventually what you do is you can do a whiteboard webinar or a whiteboard presentation where you speak and you do the inspire, educate, ask, motivate. You present your offer. Okay. How does this go? Well, usually when you do some sort of presentation, you'll have 3 education points, 3 things that you're going to teach them. And what you're really trying to teach them here is not how to, although they kind of get some of that. It's more how it is possible. Okay. This is what you're really trying to get. It's possible to solve your problem. Here's how it's possible. Okay. So you teach them these 3 points, and then you tell them how you know this. What's your origin story? Okay. You teach them, hey, here's how I know this. Man, I was at the car dealership. I was sitting there selling cars, and everybody was talking about this guy that worked in the office across from where I worked. And they said he made $75,000 a month. But every time I looked at him, it didn't look like he was doing anything. And I'm like, well, how do you get that job where you're not doing anything, but you're making ridiculous amounts of money? Well, come to find out, he was buying cars. He went to the auctions and he would buy the cars for the dealership. Those cars, he would buy them really undervalued. Like he bought them at a low price and we would sell them at the dealership for a high price. They paid him a lot of money to do that because what they paid him was a minute amount compared to the value he was delivering to the dealership. Okay. I was like, oh, I was starting to see, wait a minute here. I need to do something more valuable. Then as a valet, I was valeting cars. And I met this kid that pulled up in this brand new Mercedes. This is all true stories. He pulls up in this brand new badass Mercedes. And I'm like, how the hell does this punk kid, he's 18, 19 years old, full of tattoos, got a mohawk, earrings all over the place. Dude's rich as shit, driving a Mercedes. And they said he was making like 150 grand a month. And I'm like, what the hell is he do? What does this guy do? Come to find out, he was teaching people how to start and grow an online business with credit card machines. Later, he got arrested and he got broke into because they were doing scammy crap. But I was like, wait a minute. I can teach people how to make money. And I can teach people stuff and they'll pay me for that. That's when I had this light bulb moment. Then I started studying this. Then I found the Brendan Burchards, the Frank Kerns, the people, I found these people and started like looking at what they're doing. That's when I got into this business. And then my buddy, I was helping him. He had a business where he was selling nutraceutical products. He was selling these things. He was making 30, 40, 50 grand a month. He was driving BMWs. His wife had a BMW, all this stuff. I was like, well, shit, how do you do? He lived in a high rise. I was like, how do you do that? So every day I got connected with this guy. I would drive by, I'd put my business card on his BMW window. And I said, I want to talk to you. I want to know how to do this stuff. I finally find out that he's actually friends with my girlfriend at the time. They're best friends, whatever. We get connected. We go out for sushi. He's like, listen, dude, you got so much energy. And at that time, I was teaching people how to sell over the phone in a call center. And he said, man, come with me, do my phone sales. And I started teaching people how to sell over the phone and set up these accounts worldwide. We were setting up so many accounts. At one point, we were making over 280 grand a month. And I was like, holy crap, I taught these people how to sell. They're selling now and we're making tons of money. And eventually I was like, well, I don't want to have a big call center. Why don't we just sell this stuff on the internet by making videos? We made a YouTube video. It got over 8 million views and we went from $3,000 a month solely online. Okay. So yeah, we were doing call centers and wholesale and we were making big money. We shut that down. We had some money at that point, but then the business was only doing like $3,000 online because we had just our other customers that started buying from it. Well, pretty soon we created a YouTube video. We were about to go broke actually because we were living in a pretty high expense at that time. We were about to go broke and we were like, holy crap. And so for 14 days actually, we created this YouTube video. It's still out there. Somebody stole it from us, ripped it and put it back on the internet and it's still got over 5 or 8 million views on it. We got it up to 14 million views. And that one video where we taught people what we were doing, we went from $3 grand a month to $66,000 per month. Huge. It was crazy. So these things led me to understand how to do this stuff. And that's why I want to teach you here today how you can turn your advice into money, how you can sell your advice online and make money, how to do membership programs. Okay, so that's the story. That was a long-winded one. I was giving you 3 different versions because there's a lot of different ways you figured this out. So what I'm going to teach them is I'm going to teach them the attract, convert, deliver. Okay. I'm going to teach them how they can just do simple selling of their advice. I'm going to teach them how they don't need funnels and all this stuff that they think they need. I could teach them 3 different things. Many things as I want to teach them. The main thing I got to get across is this. They have to believe they can do it. So you have to believe you can do it. You have to believe that this model works. And you also have to believe that you have time to do this stuff. Okay. So until I can get you to believe that the online business space and selling your advice is the way to do this, you're not going to buy anything from me. So again, I've got people in this group. I'm talking with them each day. They're learning about how to do this thing that they want to do. I'm in here and then I'm going to say to them, hey, Friday, I'm doing a webinar. I'm going to get on. I'm going to teach you these 3 things. Okay. On that whiteboard webinar, I'll do it right over here or I'll do it right on this. I'm going to then teach them some stuff. I'm going to share my story of how I know how to do this. I'm going to show them how this is possible. And then I'm going to ask them to buy my Build Lab program, or I might ask them to do some one-on-one for like 10 grand or something. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to try different offers that I've done before that have worked. I'm just going to reshape them, rebuild them, right? And then I'm going to motivate them, and I'm going to motivate them with 2 things. Time. You only got so much time, and there's limited seats, okay? Limited seats. And a certain percentage, about 1 to 5%, will take me up on that offer. And I will make my money. I will get new customers. I will help them solve their problem, and the cycle will continue. Does this understand? So then these people go back up here, and if I do a good job and I actually help them, guess what? I'll get more traffic for free because they'll tell their friends, word of mouth. I will also, once I get done with this whole thing, have a new product. I will have a new group of leads, and I can keep rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. That's what we do. Just like at the car dealership. Buy cars cheap, sell them for more. Buy cars cheap, sell them for more. Buy cars cheap, sell them for more. Okay? The grocery store. Get food wholesale, sell it retail. You might be teaching somebody, hey, here's how you create content faceless so you can get attention, so you can sell them stuff. Okay? It's just, these are simple things. So I hope this is helping you see this. Don't overcomplicate it. At the end of the day, one more time, I don't want this to go unclear. Okay? At the end of the day, this is what this looks like. Attract, convert, deliver. Okay? These are the 3 cycles. You got me? Put down in the chat, put down in the comments, attract, convert, deliver if you're understanding these. How do we attract people? We can pay for it with money or time. Money or time. That's how we attract people. We post. We go live. Okay. We can go comment on other posts. We can, all those things. That's how we attract people. Okay. We speak. You can speak, which is going live. You would speak in a post. Okay. Does this make sense? You can either pay for it with time and money, and you should be doing both. All right. You should be doing both. But as you get more money, you use more money, but you still got to put in the hard work of creating content. You got to speak. Speaking is the fastest way to cash. Okay. How do we convert them? Okay. Well, there's a lot of ways to convert them. We can use funnels. We can use workshops. We can use groups. We can go live live in person. And in these scenarios, what are we doing? We're presenting with the what? Inspire, educate, act, motivate. Inspire, educate, ask, motivate. This is how you speak to them. This is how you close people. How do you deliver? You can deliver in person. You can deliver virtual. You can deliver one-to-one. You can deliver one-to-many. Okay. You can do a service. It's all kind of service. You can do memberships. You can do courses. Is this making sense? You can do masterminds. And then if you do a good job with these people and you get them results and they're happy with you, guess what? They talk. And guess what? That makes the attraction easier. And then this cycle just starts like a flywheel, just starts whipping real hard. Hopefully this helps. We got a really good training for today. Today is going to be day 3. And in day 3 today, we're going to talk more about this right here, how to do this kind of stuff. Whatever questions you have, put them inside the group, put them underneath this video, down in the comments, Let's make it a good day.